I'm Shan. So I'm assuming a lot of you guys love the holidays, maybe especially around Christmas. There's like a lot of happiness. So for me, it is Chinese New Year. I mean, I forget about Christmas. Chinese New Year is like the ultimate thing for me. We have 15 days of it, and we go all out. Our house is like decorated red, and it's like red room, red room. So we're just like crazy. So my cultural artifact is this guy, red fish, and it's glittery. As you can tell, it's more on the tacky side, but my house tends to decorate the house tacky with this stuff. But yeah, the reason why it is such a big deal is, again, because of the colors and the fact that it is a fish. Do not ask me what it means, like the Chinese words are. I'm horrible with Chinese. So the main point I want to talk to you about is why something is like this is so important for Chinese people, and also for me, especially ever since I grew up in the United States. And then, yeah. So yeah, I want to, through the decorations, emphasize the key points associated with Chinese New Year, and also why I just really connect with it. So one thing you have to understand that the color itself is representative of the key concept of Chinese New Year. So Chinese New Year, it comes on the spring equinox, which is when winter ends and spring begins. And red is very heavily important on this also, because it's also connected with superstitions. So for example, I have to be with my family on Chinese New Year, and I have to have the house cleaned before midnight, because you're supposed to get rid of the old stuff and welcome in the new stuff. And yeah, I was cleaning scrubbing the bathtub at 10 o'clock before midnight. Yeah, really tough. But again, the color red and gold is all connected with it, because it's talking about ushering wealth and happiness for the youth leader. So you never see white on Chinese New Year. It's bad, like it symbolizes death. So no white. But besides that, there's also the fact that it's a fish, which is also why it's very important. It goes with the saying yin and yang, which means may there be surplus. And the fish is actually a homonym for surplus, and you're hoping for abundant, bountiful, good luck New Year. So, and it's very deeply connected to me, because I am from the Yangtze Delta region, so I'm like river people. Yeah, I haven't made a competition in the United States, but yeah. Big redneck kids. But anyway, this is like meaning, you know, it's fish. It's almost like a way. It's a life. It's a staple food from where I am from. So it has a very deep connection. And the reason why I especially care about this decoration, having hanging 24/7 every year with this particular decorations, is because I am an American. I know I'm Chinese, but I am American before I am Chinese. I swear like an American. I'm French fries. I cannot speak Chinese, and I cannot even read it. It's even worse. So then it helps me connect to my roots. I mean, you have to consider when it's Chinese New Year's, I am going to be practicing my beliefs, and I'm reminding of the importance of family and also the cultural role it has with this. And also for me, I just love this decoration because it reminds me of my own little secret holiday that not everybody else, not the majority of people celebrate in the United States. Also because for some reason it's really connected to me, because it was one of my earliest memories. When I know it's weird, but my earliest memories was when I was 2 years old, and it was like I was in China, and there was a huge dinner. So it's very important to have fish as a centerpiece for Chinese New Year. And one thing I remember is that I had a huge fish, probably because I was 2, so it was bigger than it is now. But yeah, my grandmother was the one who asked me, because I was the youngest, if I could have first dibs on the fish. So it's almost like the image of the fish is like ingrained to me. So in summary, I hope that from this you can understand why Chinese New Year is important to feelings, possibly people, and also why it is so important to me. You have to remember the key concept is that it's about new energy and hope for a big year. And the fish is also plays a major part in it. And just to let you know, if you're woken up around midnight, somewhere in January, February, March, because Chinese New Year is not exactly a set date, you could probably blame your Chinese neighbors because they're going to be sending off fireworks.